population, one must first look at its stage. Japan is a unique archipelago in East Asia, comprised of 4 primary islands: Honshu, Hokkaido, Kyushu, and Shikoku, and thousands of smaller ones. But beneath its technological brilliance lies a demographic challenge. As a professor of economics, I find the data telling that Japan population has been fallen from 125.8 million in 2020 has been fallen to approximate 123.8 million in 2024. This decline has been fueled by low birth rate and aging demographic. It's not a just statistic. It is just fundamental shift that dictate that how resources must allocated and how the market must evolve to survive.
I will explain the economic type system in Japan. Japan has a mixed economy combining government control and free market. The government provides public goods like roads and also services like healthcare and also education. People and businesses can still earn and own wealth freely. They must pay taxes, which help reduce income inequality. Overall, the private sector make decisions, but the government still control through laws.
Hada Labo was established in 2004 by Rohto Pharmaceuticals Japan in Kyoto. With over 100 years of experience in the pharmaceutical and cosmetic industry, the brand is well known for producing high quality and safe skincare products. Hada Labo is especially famous for its super hydrating lotion and its simple yet effective skincare approach. Today, the brand is available in nearly 20 countries, making it one of Japan's best-selling skincare brands.
The factors affecting the demand for Hada Labo face toner in Japan. The first factor is consumer income. When consumers earn more income, they have more money to spend, so the demand for Hada Labo increase. The second factor is consumer preference and taste. Many Japanese consumers prefer simple and healthy skincare. That's why Hada Labo has become more popular. The third factor is the price of substitute goods. If competing brands become more expensive, more consumers will choose Hada Labo. However, if competitors offer lower prices, the demand for Hada Labo may decrease.
So there are 3 factors affecting the supply of Hada Labo face toner in Japan. First, cost of production. If the cost of raw materials, packaging, labor, or transportation increase, the company may reduce production to control costs. As a result, the supply of Hada Labo face toner decrease. Second, level of technology. Rohto Pharmaceuticals use advanced technology and automated manufacturing system, which helps increase production efficiency. This allows the company to produce more products, so the supply will be increased. Lastly, expectation of future price. If the company expects price to increase, it may keep some stock and reduce the current supply to sell at a higher price later. However, if prices are expected to fall, the company may increase the current supply before the price drops.
Next is the market equilibrium. Market equilibrium happens when quantity demanded is equal to quantity supply. At the price of 30 Japanese yen, both the quantity demanded and quantity supply are 600 ml. So this is the equilibrium point. When the price is 25 Japanese yen, demand is higher than supply, creating a shortage. When the price is 35 Japanese yen, supply is higher than demand, creating a surplus. Let's look at the recent changes in market equilibrium. An increase in consumer income has caused the demand for Hada Labo to increase. This shifts the demand curve to the right. As a result, the market reaches a new equilibrium. The equilibrium price increased from 30 Japanese yen to 33 Japanese yen, while the equilibrium quantity increased from 600 ml to 700 ml. This shows that higher demand leads to a higher equilibrium price and quantity.
Price elasticity of demand and supply for Hada Labo face toner. Based on the calculation, the price elasticity of demand is 0.04. Since the value is between 0 and 1, the demand is inelastic, which means consumers are not very sensitive to price change. Even if the price change, the quantity demand change only slightly. For the price elasticity of supply, the value is 0.1. Since it is also between 0 and 1, the supply is inelastic. This means producers cannot increase or decrease production quickly when the price changes. The factors influencing the price elasticity of demand for Hada Labo face toner is the availability of substitute goods. There are many alternatives such as Hatomugi, so consumers can easily switch brands if Hada Labo price increase. Second is whether the product is a luxury or necessity. Hada Labo face toner is considered as necessity for many people's daily skincare routine, so consumers will still buy it even if the price increase slightly. Lastly is consumer habit. So customers who have been using Hada Labo and find it suits their skin and likely to stay loyal to the brand. So as a result, the demand becomes less responsive to price changes. Next, I will explain the factors influencing the price elasticity of supply for Hada Labo face toner. First is technology. The use of modern technology helps the company produce products faster and more efficiently, making supply more elastic. Second is the availability of factors of production. Since raw materials and labors are easily available, Hada Labo can increase production quickly when needed. Lastly is the time frame. In the long run, the company has more time to expand production by adding resources and increasing its production capacity. Therefore, the supply becomes more elastic. This real-world data compares Hada Labo with other skincare brands in Japan. We can see that Hada Labo only increased its toner price by around 3%, while some competitors increased their price by 5 to 16%. This shows that Rohto keep Hada Labo pricing competitive and affordable. For serum products, while many competitors raised their price significantly, Rohto maintained Obagi's retail price to remain competitive in the market.
Consumers' behavior in Japan. Consumer purchasing decisions are not based only on price. Consumers also think about the satisfaction and value they can get from the product. Before buying skincare, Japanese consumers usually compare the price, quality, effectiveness, and safety of the product. They want to make sure they choose the best product of their needs. Many Japanese consumers choose Hada Labo because it offers high quality skincare at an affordable price. This gives them better value for their money. According to the utility theory, consumers try to maximize their satisfaction while managing their budget. This is especially important during inflation or economic uncertainty, when people become more careful with their spending. So, Hada Labo is a popular choice because it provides good quality and good value without being too expensive.
How are wages determined in Japan? In a perfectly competitive labor market, wages are mainly determined by the interaction between labor demand and labor supply. If you look at this, in a perfectly competitive labor market, firms are wage takers. They cannot decide wage themselves. Instead, wages are determined by market force. Firms hire workers until the marginal revenue product equals to the market wage. This means employers continue hiring only if the extra workers generate enough revenue.
Factors influencing wages differences. First is skill. Workers with higher skills usually earn higher wages because they produce better quality work. Second is productivity. Workers who can work faster or more efficiently are paid more. Third is labor demand. Where there is high demand for certain jobs, like healthcare, wages will increase. Finally, labor supply. If there are fewer workers available, wages go up, but if there are many workers, wages tend to be lower.
To summarize, Japan in beauty and health industry is a masterclass in microeconomics. From geographically driven demographic challenge to the efficiency of its mixed economic system, we can see how the market equilibrium, inelastic demand and utility maximization govern daily life. By understanding this mechanism, how Hada Labo price its toner and how the healthcare wage are set, we gain a clear view of how resources are allocated in one of the world's most sophisticated economies. Thank you guys for joining this analysis. We are very appreciative.
このまま僕たちの声が